Hey everyone, welcome to a big episode of Bald Guy Money. This past week was a big week for precious metals as gold and silver have really started to prove themselves as safe haven assets as the stock market has continued its slide downwards. Not that I'm surprised by this at all. Gold, which I will be giving away to two people in this video, and announcement of the winners to be made at the end of this video, so please stay tuned till the end for that. And gold is distancing itself from Apple, as you can see here, which has now fallen below the $3 trillion market cap level, with a lot more room for it still to come down. And silver has reasserted itself in that sixth spot as it chases Google to reach number 5 on the list of largest assets by market cap, excluding real estate. But as I say that, there is a debate raging in the stacker community about what is the best deal in precious metals today. With gold not far off from its all-time highs and central bank interest remaining very strong, I think the two real candidates for best deal in precious metals are silver and platinum. And in this video, I intend on settling the debate by comparing platinum and silver head to head based on the following criteria, starting with price today versus all-time high, then moving on to price today versus all-time high inflation adjusted. I am also going to compare demand trends for these metals and say a few words about liquidity and buyback prices. And at the end, I will ultimately crown one as the best deal in precious metals today. Just before I get into it, I want to remind you all that channel partner Pimbex is the place to go when you want to buy precious metals. They have got amazing prices, those famous Pimbex prices, and first-class customer service. My favorite deal they've got going right now are these silver Austrian Philharmonic coins. I absolutely love these. I will leave the link to these in the description below, but with premiums on silver still at reasonable levels versus where they were just a year or so ago, I have been taking advantage, and as you can see here, I have picked up 20 pieces of these Philharmonics. Also for myself, some people call them Philharmonikers. So I just want to let you know that I am walking the walk, not just talking the talk. So once again, check them out at pimbex.com or call the number on the screen if you want precious metals from a reputable dealer at a great price. Just make sure to let them know that you came from the Bald Guy channel, please. But back to the best deal in precious metals, because there's a lot to talk about here, starting with price. Because if we look at how the prices of both metals have developed since 1969, we can see two very distinctive blow-off top events. One coming in 1980, and another which happened between 2008 and 2011, where both metals made significant highs. And if we compare these numbers nominally, as you can see on the bottom of this image, when comparing today's price versus the all-time high, you are further off the all-time high for platinum today at 156% versus the 113% upside you would have on silver should it return back to its all-time high. But if we adjust these numbers for inflation, which I think is a more accurate measure, you can see that it's not really even close, with silver off its inflation-adjusted high by 641%, meaning that the inflation-adjusted high is 641% above where the price is today versus 265% on platinum. So, if this is what we were most concerned about, I'd give the advantage to silver, obviously. But the problem with looking at things like this is that it is backward-looking. And past performance is not an indication of future performance or of future potential, and it's exactly why I don't own any BlackBerry stock, for example. So, as a better way to assess these two metals against each other, let's take a look at how demand is developing for both silver and platinum, because that's probably going to be the best indicator of how these are going to perform moving into the future. And the first chart I want to take a look at is platinum. And by the way, all of this data comes from Statista, so you can check it out for yourselves. And the data I was able to access here goes back to 2005, showing platinum demand in thousands of ounces. And what I tried to do with the data was to reasonably group the years together to figure out what the overall trend is, starting with 2005 to 2008, having an average demand of 7,863,000 ounces of platinum per year, which is arguably stable until you reach 2021, when we kind of fell off of a cliff. Now, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit with saying it fell off of a cliff, but demand has decreased sharply, giving us an average of 6,831,000 ounces per year over the last 3 years, which is a decline of 13% versus the 2005 to 2008 period. Now, an argument can be made that these were not typical years and that we're seeing a recovery in demand in 2023, and I concede that point. Overall, we're probably stable on platinum demand. But with 50% of platinum demand coming from the automotive industry on catalytic converters, I think it's important for anyone holding platinum or considering to enter platinum to really keep an eye on this trend. Now, if we compare that to demand development for silver, this tells us a different story altogether, because where platinum is not really breaking any demand records right now, silver most definitely is. And by the way, this is silver demand in millions of ounces. I don't want anyone to be confused about how silver demand compares to platinum demand, which is measured in thousands of ounces. But to continue on the point of demand for silver, as I mentioned, it is growing and it is expected to continue growing, as I've covered a few times here on the channel. And I know this table may seem a bit out of context for many of you because it comes from a video I did breaking down future silver demand on Patreon. And if you want to see that full video as well as get access to my weekly newsletter and weekly videos, you can click the link in the description and pinned comment to join. But what I was saying there, and this goes back to August, is that by 2026, we could easily be looking at demand of 1.4 to 1.5 billion ounces of silver, which keeps us on track to make new record highs on the price by that time. Now, moving on to the last criteria, when you consider how large the market for silver is as a top 10 global asset, in line once again with this table that we're looking at right here, it's no surprise that silver is much more liquid than platinum, meaning it's easier to get out of and fetches minimum spot price, if not a small premium, when selling sometimes. Whereas many dealers won't buy platinum back from you even, and if they do, it's almost always at below spot price. So, what do I think is the best deal in precious metals today? Well, I am giving the crown to silver. As you can see here, ironically, it's a gold crown. But when I look at the data, I simply see more potential for silver, especially when we compare it to the fiat currencies of the world, which are looking pretty shaky right now. That said, let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Do you think I'm wrong? If so, let me know why, because this channel is a place for discussion and growing, not for arrogance or for censorship. Now it's time for this video's viewer question, and yes, we will be getting to the giveaway right after this, and please remember you can submit your questions in the comments section of this video for a chance to have it answered right here on my channel. And I got this question on Goldbacks in my last video with a viewer asking what my thoughts on Goldbacks are. And I want to bring up a table I showed some time ago. Now I've updated it to show actual prices today. And this table breaks down the actual value of the gold in a Goldback, not using the fake conversion value numbers they use on their website. These are just the pure facts, ladies and gentlemen. Emotions aside, mission statements aside, and desires excluded. And what you can clearly see here is that these things are colossally overpriced. On the cheapest ones, you are talking about 100% over spot price. And believe it when I say that these are not as widely accepted as gold or silver coins. So, my opinion on Goldbacks is stay away and stick to the real deal. Get gold and silver coins and bars, which even in the lowest fractions, 1 gram or 1/10 of an ounce, are more widely accepted and cheaper to buy than Goldbacks. And now for the moment many of you have been waiting for. It's time to announce the winner of the Bald Guy Money 1/10 of an ounce gold coin giveaway. And I want to start by thanking channel partner Pimbex for helping make this a reality. Thank you guys very much. I am going to show the winning names, but don't turn the video off right away because those winners will have 96 hours to contact me. And if they don't, or if they don't live in the United States, which was a rule of the giveaway, I will have to fall back on the backup winners, which I will also announce right after I reveal the 2 main winners. And I will need you all to contact me. This is very important. I will need you all to contact me at my email address given in the video description within 96 hours. Even the backup winners. So please remember that. Overall, there were 529 comments that qualified for a shot at winning this coin. And the first winner is Herb Esaminope, and I am really pumped about this because this man is a U.S. Marine Corps veteran. Thank you so much, sir, for your service. I am thrilled that you've just won a gold coin. Congratulations to you, sir. Please be sure to send an email to the address in the video description within 96 hours to claim your prize. Now on to the next winner, and the next winner is Vactom Hugh. I am sure I nailed the pronunciation there, but I'm sure if you left this comment, you recognize your name. And what Vactom Hugh said is they said that they find Pimbex prices to be even more competitive than other dealers. That's great that you check them out because I hear that a lot actually. And congratulations to you on winning 1/10 of an ounce of a gold coin. Please be sure to contact me, as I said, within 96 hours of this video's premiere to claim your prize too. Now, if you do not claim your prize or do not qualify, here is a list of backup winners in order of where they stand in the backup line. We have Mitchell Davis, Alex Tavares, Mr. Herideren Sivagnanam. I hope I got that right, sir. You have Mr. Pox, and you have Carrie Keen, I believe is how you pronounce that. Sorry if I mispronounced any names, by the way, guys. Please contact me via email as well, just in case the winners do not, or if they do not qualify to win, in line with the rules that are in the video description. I don't want to get your hopes up, but you've come this far, and I appreciate that you all watch my videos and participated in this giveaway. Thank you all once again. With that said, that's it for this video. I want to congratulate the winners on their new gold coins. You know, I'm really happy for you, and I hope, again, that you'll contact me and we'll be able to get those to you ASAP. And for the rest of you, everyone, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Until the next video, I'm wishing you all the best. Goodbye.